Il mondo è troppo piccolo per quello che intendo fare.
Mother Cabrini's fierce devotion to human beings is just so inspiring to see. It just comes from the core of her being, and you can see just God working through her. And that kind of inspiration is hard to find, and that was one of my big takeaways, was just how inspiring she was.
Well, it was important for me to bring the film to the high schools in the Diocese of Harrisburg because I was so moved by it myself that I wanted other people to see it, and particularly young people. I think for young people, for teenagers, especially young people who are in a faith-based educational environment, to see that this is not just a course you study, but it's something that's supposed to really change and form your heart, and to kind of motivate them to make that connection between their faith and their formation in the faith and action, living it out.
This was something that was brought to our attention through the diocese, and obviously when an opportunity like this strikes us, you gotta take advantage of it.
We're really fortunate to have had the opportunity to bring 100% of our students, that's almost 500 students, to view Cabrini.
I really like for our students to see this movie because it tells the story of a saint who wasn't a master theologian, who wasn't maybe doing, Eucharistic miracles and things like that, but she was an everyday person that they could relate to, that maybe some work that they could even do. And so I felt it was a very relatable experience for our students, just to see how one person could really move mountains with her faith.
It was an incredibly well done movie. Looking more into the message of it, it was very powerful, just how much she went through and how she continued to do God's work even though she had these obstacles in front of her.
The biggest thing that struck me was Mother Cabrini's total faith in God. She wasn't concerned about material support or the support of those in the church or any other external factors. She trusted in Him and gave her life to Him, and He worked such a beautiful mission through that.
This was an amazing experience, amazing movie, and I think it was a great message for young girls and women everywhere, as well as everyone else in society, that if you want to see change, you can't just sit idly by and wait for someone else to do it. You have to take action yourself. It was really amazing.
I thought it was really inspiring, especially the whole time I was thinking about my grandpa, who's an Italian immigrant, so I was just thinking about his story and how impactful that was to kind of come to this country and give a better opportunity to those who came after him.
I think it's important for people to see other people leading by example and showing the way, because you can talk about serving the poor and you can talk about doing this and doing that, but it doesn't really mean anything until you see it happen. I think that it would be amazing if as many people as possible could see it, and it would definitely inspire a lot of people.
In a way, love truly is contagious. She wouldn't let anything stop her from helping those she loved, and she really had that love for all humans of dignity, for all of the people she was serving.
After seeing the Cabrini movie, I felt very empowered as a young Catholic woman. I felt like there was nothing that can stop me. I feel like it's one of those movies that you should see at least once in your lifetime to learn the story and understand more about Mother Cabrini and the power that she has.
I just need to say thank you to the benefactors that made this possible for all of our students and our faculty. I am positive that the dinner conversations around the tables of the households of our students this evening are going to be very enthusiastic, and several parents will now be inspired to go and see this film if they have not already.
I would highly recommend to my peers throughout the country to show this film. I think there's an opportunity to do something truly special and beautiful, and anytime you're given a gift like that as a leader of a system of Catholic schools, it's a wonderful chance to be able to accept that gift.
I was very encouraged that they took it so seriously. They really were appreciative of it. I'm extremely grateful to Walter Buckley for his generosity in making this possible for the students of our Catholic high schools in the Diocese of Harrisburg. I'm very grateful. One fellow said, we should be doing more of this. And I'm looking at him saying, that's a good thing. That's true, I agree.